Thank Kevin Kane and Citizen Action of Wisconsin for jumping around the state on probably one of the coldest days of the month. Kevin on his Facebook status said he wasn't excited. I didn't know if he was excited about this. I'd also like to extend that gratitude to all of you who came here today because I didn't even like walking in from the parking lot. So my name is Joel Lewis. I'm a county board supervisor for the 5th Supervisory District. And before running for county board, I was part of a citizen group that was working with Citizen Action to help encourage our elected leaders to take the BadgerCare dollars. And at that time, the county board did actually pass a resolution to accept the Medicaid funding. And Senator Jerry Petrosky also came out and said that he knew that this was the wise thing to do for the economic environment here. So at a time when politicians are bickering over how to best create jobs, I can hardly believe that we are seeing budgets from our elected officials that could kill or are killing jobs. Our governor has run on a continued promise of creating jobs, as well as many others who have been elected to serve the best interests of the people. I am not being partisan here. I believe that creating good family-sustaining jobs, maintaining the ones we already have, is vital for our economic future. The safety, health, and vitality of our community should be a nonpartisan issue. Cutting $300 million from the UW system by fiscal year 2016 will kill jobs. It'll raise tuition for a population that is already struggling to afford college and make it harder for many to succeed in accomplishing the American dream. It will lead to more young Marathon County residents having to stick with that low-paying service industry job rather than going to school and achieving more. This means more workers needing to work multiple jobs to survive and more workers needing public assistance to provide for their families. Why are we taking the tools needed to achieve success away from the hardworking middle class and the poor? We already know that the economic picture here in Marathon County and across the state is not a pretty one. Milwaukee was just ranked the 2nd poorest city in the country. We might be faring better than that here for now. But the United Way 2013-2015 Life Report indicates that this trend of lower incomes is worsening here as well. According to the 2013 Life Community Survey respondents, the chief concern facing Marathon County is the lack of high-wage jobs and opportunities for advancement in our current economy. This is why we cannot retain young talent in our community the way we'd like to. This is why we're seeing a rise in crimes for profit, such as drug dealing and sex trafficking. We cannot afford to cut the UW. It's a job creator. It's a family sustainer. It's part of the backbone of our community. It's also our investment. Marathon County has invested heavily in our local UW because of the gains in economic development that we know the college gives us. As a county board supervisor and Marathon County resident, I had the privilege of listening to Dean Keith Montgomery of the local University of Wisconsin Marathon County speak about the economic impacts locally of the proposed budget cuts. Before I highlight some of the figures he shared with us, I'd like to read Marathon County's vision statement. Marathon County government leads by providing high-quality infrastructure and integrated services and by developing trusting, collaborative relationships among diverse partners. It is proactive in enhancing health and safety, protecting the environment, and providing cultural, recreational, and economic opportunities which make Marathon County and the surrounding area a preferred place to live, work, visit, and do business. Now to communicate the economic impact of the University of Wisconsin Marathon County. UWMC, for short, creates 256 jobs right here in Marathon County for a combined total community income of $14.1 million. 47% of the students at this campus come from the poorest 40% of households. So right here in Marathon County, we have a college that is helping those working class and poor families achieve the American dream. It's happening right here, and there's the numbers for you. 59% are first-generation college students. 16% of new freshmen are underrepresented minorities, 26% are non-traditional students, and 43% are part-time due to work, family, or other reasons. Because of the fiscal integrity of our local UW, they are able to offer classes at a lower cost to students. On average, full-time enrollment costs students $5,120 annually for tuition and fees. This also provides a lower cost to the taxpayers of Marathon County. As you can plainly see, the UWMC is one of the biggest catalysts that we have locally to make Marathon County's vision a reality. It provides family-sustaining jobs for 256 families and workers. It gives Marathon County the ability to train and employ top-of-the-line graduates. It is a significant source of revenue for the area, and it spurs economic development. Many of those that graduate from that college can stay here and work and contribute to our community. Cutting their budget would only move us backward in this already slowly recovering economy. The The proposed cuts to the UW system could cut 8 jobs from the UWMC. This could result in approximately $500,000 of lost revenue for the area. Also, the way the cuts are being applied means one of the only ways for the UW to make up for it, besides the 8 job cuts, is by raising tuition fees. In a day when more and more Americans are consumed by student loan debt, this is wrong. Another issue that the UW and other colleges will help us face in the future is the baby boomer population and the fact that they are starting to age out of the workforce. It is believed that this could likely lead to a surplus of jobs without enough workers. It could also worsen the skills gap. Investing in our UW is one of the best ways we can be prepared for this future hurdle. The bill being presented today offers a clear solution that could fix multiple problems while also adding $15 million to the budget that we didn't have before. If we accept the Medicaid dollars being offered by the federal government, Wisconsin could see revenues of $315 million or more from the extra healthcare jobs, increased consumer confidence, and increased healthcare enrollments. Also, we would no longer need to cut the UW system by $300 million. It is right for creating jobs, it is right for the education of current and future generations, and it is right for Marathon County. As I said before, 2 summers ago, the Marathon County Board passed a resolution stating that they wanted Governor Walker to accept the Medicaid money. Senator Jerry Petrowski, a Republican, also stated that this was the right thing to do, recognizing the negative economic impacts of not doing so. So today we are all here pleading with Governor Walker and all other elected officials across the state to take the BadgerCare money and save the UW. Thank you to all who came here today.